In 2025, I'm trying to watch 365 movies, so a movie a day. And today I just got done watching Nosferatu. This is the latest reimagining or remake of the classic film Nosferatu, directed by Robert Eggers. Obviously, this is a riff off of Dracula. If you've seen Dracula or Nosferatu, you kind of know the general gist of how this story works. But what's really great about this one is Robert Eggers is coming from, his background in kind of art house horror vibes. So if you've seen The Witch, Lighthouse, he takes those sensibilities and brings it to this film, which I love. And he's a big historical accuracy kind of guy. So he takes that into the film. And also you can see his love for gothic horror stories throughout this, and the references that he uses and the style he uses is very faithful to that. And I think that was awesome, and I really appreciated it. The biggest standout in this film for me was Bill Skarsgård. We know him as playing like Pennywise and other kind of more demented or creepy kind of characters. And in this, he does a great job of being this otherworldly, demonic vampire from beyond. And it's not just him, but also the camera work and the soundtrack do a lot of heavy lifting, but he does feel like this otherworldly force that is incomprehensible, uncontainable, that you can't stop. Almost like all powerful in a lot of senses, where he's like reaching through the screen almost and grabbing a hold of you. And it's pretty terrifying. And I loved that about this film. I think it really gets that impending doom and evil down perfectly. And more so than that, too, just the film in general is just constantly doing something new. It's nothing to get bored about. The pacing for a Robert Eggers film, I do feel like, is a lot faster than I was expecting. Like The Witch, I love that movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, but it is slower, mainly dialogue driven at times. But this has a lot more like visual, interesting stuff, like these bigger sets to kind of play around with and look at. So I think that worked really well for this story. Also, Willem Dafoe, kind of cool to see him in another Nosferatu film, and he's kind of stepping up the game and doing something a little bit different with this sort of paranormal investigator, occult kind of detective kind of guy. And I love his character in this, super fun. Also, the cat at the end, he didn't need to take the cat. That's messed up, man. But yeah, what should I watch next? Because